Welcome back to our channel, and it is September, which is Suicidal Prevention Awareness Month, and the theme changing the narrative and creating hope. Why this theme? There have been a lot of misconception and stigma when it comes to it. People are regarding it as weakness, selfishness, immoral, dramatic, attention seeker, even criminalized by law. And what people are forgetting is suicide is the end result of what someone has been suffering for years or months. And at some point, society can also be taking part of it, either directly or indirectly. And to mention few, if you're unkind to someone, you're not available for that person, you do not show love to that person, so it plays both roles, and we are all responsible. And that's why WHO dedicated this month to raise the awareness, to create a peaceful community, a loving one where everyone is suitable. When we talk about statistics, approximately 800,000 people are dying each year globally. That's not a small number. And when we talk about African context, actually Tanzania is leading with an incidence rate of 11 per 100,000 people each year, which is even higher than the global rate, which is 9 per 100,000 people. That's why we are doing this. That's why we are creating hope, we are creating awareness to prevent this burden we are having. When it comes to who are at higher risk of committing suicide, we can say men are twice at higher risk of committing suicide compared to women. Why men? It can be due to their body morphology, the stigma that is in the society, the pressure that is on men, the expectation that are on men that have put them into higher risk of committing suicide. And women are at higher risk of attempting suicide but not into completion. Why? Because of their emotions. It's other studies that have shown women are more emotional, so with just small misunderstanding or what, they can try to end their life. Another group is adolescent group, ranging from 15 to 29 age. There have been reported increased rate of suicide due to various reasons. Can be due to loneliness, due to anxiety, due to peer pressure, due to substance abuse, due to physical abuse, due to unemployment, due to independence, due to various reasons that they have been put prone into committing suicide. And there's a recent study that was done in Kilimanjaro region just last year, January, up to the 4,400 cases being reported of suicide to adolescent aged people. So these are our next generation, and they are trying to commit suicide. It is in our responsibility to help them. Another group is perinatal women. And why perinatal women? It can be due to various reasons, due to hormonal changes during pregnancy and after pregnancy, the new responsibilities they are having, the unsupport from the counterpart or from the family, that all the pressure and stuff, the complication they got during pregnancy can all lead to them having mental illness and committing suicide. Another group is people living with chronic illness, such as people living with HIV and terminal illnesses. People living with HIV, they are facing double stigma. Them living with HIV, not being open up about their disease, not being able to open up about their feelings, the stigma that is around them. So they are into a lot of stress and no one to talk to. People with terminal illness, they also face challenges of financial management, especially in their treatment plans. They also face issues of fear of the future. They have lost hope. They know their time is limited, so they don't want to live anymore. So you can see all these things everyone can go through. All these things someone can pass through. Your friend, your neighbor, your relative, someone you love, your sister, your wife, anyone who is around you can face all these challenges. So it is in our responsibilities to be there for them, to help them out, to talk to them. And there are things I would love to advise when you deal with people who are having suicidal ideation. First of all, I would love to take you through how do you know someone is having suicidal ideation. First of all, that person will start to withdraw themselves from friends. They wouldn't want to talk to anyone. They would speak less. Also, you should check to, this can be negative or positive. Some people, they can be overly friendly, they can be over excitement all the time. You should be careful for them. They just try to be happy, but deep down they know they are not happy and they are sad. So even if you find someone who's always happy and always talkative, you can also ask, are you okay? And another thing is people speaking of hopelessness. I am tired of living. I don't want to work on what's the purpose of me doing this. I don't want to do this. All those thoughts, just know this person is starting to give up, and it's you to help that person. Another thing, someone trying to do dangerous activities such as climbing building and trying to fall down, or anything that is dangerous. You know, if someone does this can die. Know that. Try to ask why I'm doing this. Can be of a reason. And another issue, if you find someone is using excessive substance use, such as excessive alcohol intake, is using heroin, cocaine, all this substance abuse, shows this person is at higher risk of committing suicide. These are early signs that someone is starting to lose interest and wants to commit suicide. And what are the good things to when you find someone has this suicidal ideation? How can you help this person? If you are able to converse with them, to talk with them, for them to speak out their issues, it is well and good, but be careful with the words you use. Don't try to compare a person with the person that you have known. Like, I've known someone have gone through the same thing, but it's okay, don't worry, everything will be okay. Don't give that approach. Usually say, you can use these words like, I have a friend who have been experienced the same thing, and he tried to do this and this and this. You can also try. Probably it will work on you as well. So give them a room to think. There are other opportunities, other ways they can take, rather than thinking they have failed in life. So you can use that approach. But if you think you're not in a situation or you're not able to give that assistance, you can refer that person to any spiritual leader that is around there, or psychologist. They can help out. Or if you know a psychiatrist or psychologist around your area, you can also refer that person to them. Or if you have a nearest by health center, any health center, you can take that person to the hospital as well. So it is now our responsibility to observe all this and help them who are in at those risks, and together we can fight this. Remember, suicide is the end result, and we should focus on the problem. And having suicidal thoughts is not a failure, it is pain. So you should focus on the pain that you are feeling so you can get over it. And something else, talks helps, and you're never a burden. And by saying all this, I hope everyone have understood this video, and it's going to be of change to everyone. I would encourage everyone to be kind, to be loving, and to be supporting. We are all one, and we all are human beings. Thank you. Thank you very much for those who have been here from beginning to the end. I hope this video was useful. You have gained a lot, and you're going to be of help to the society. We would also love to hear from you. What are your views on suicide and suicide prevention? And that's why Serenity, together with Tanzanian Council Academy, have organized a dialogue that we are going to discuss on suicide prevention and the theme changing the narrative. So you are all welcome. Would love to hear from you and would love to hear your input, your views, your concerns. What can we do better? What can we do in another way? So you're all welcome. Thank you very much.